Failing to win the vote through legislation, suffragists attempted to get the same through the courts. In 1872, Susan B. Anthony and 15 of her compatriots in Rochester voted in a federal election, ultimately arrested and charged with a federal crime. They hoped that the federal courts would ultimately uphold their rights as citizens to vote. Here is the trial of Susan B. Anthony through the eyes of U.S. Attorney Richard Crowley and federal court judge Ward Hunt.
I'm bringing a case for federal prosecution. This woman defied both the law and the Constitution. As U.S. Attorney, it's my duty to bring the power of the law against anyone who would assault the peace and the dignity of the nation. Susan B. Anthony, why can't you be more like the women around you? They let their husbands and brothers and fathers decide. Maybe someday you'll get your way. I think the chance is remote. But today it's a federal crime for a woman to vote.
Crowley, you fool, you played right into her hand. The wrong verdict will give women suffrage across the whole land. The law she broke is a state offense. New York should shoulder their own defense. The woman's a crank, send her home, surely she's learned her lesson.
Susan B. Anthony, why can't you be more like the women around you? They let their husbands and brothers and fathers decide. Maybe someday you'll get your way. I think the chance is remote. But today it's a federal crime for a woman to vote. Listen, Judge Hunt, I don't think you grasp our dilemma. That woman will take all of this as far as we let her. This time she brought 14 gals to the polls. Next time she'll bring 1,400, I'm told. Must crush this now before they build up momentum.
Your denial of my citizens' right to vote is the denial of my right of consent as one of the governed, the denial of my right of representation as one of the taxed, the denial of my right to a trial by jury of my peers as an offender against the law. Therefore, the denial of my sacred right to life, liberty, property.
Who does this woman think she is trying to fool? My federal courthouse is not your political tool. The law is clear, there's nothing here for a jury to mull or consider. Find you guilty as charged, the jury's discharged. There's just time to sentence the prisoner. Susan B.
And I shall earnestly and persistently continue to urge all women to the practical recognition of the old revolutionary maxim, resistance to tyranny is obedience to God.
Someday you'll get your way. I think the chance is remote. But today it's a federal crime for a woman to vote. Today it's a federal